What's up, A gang, and welcome back to another freaking vlog. Y'all, we is on a road trip. Yes, we is heading to Indiana to take Lexi to school because there's a whole snowstorm going on. It actually started in St. Louis this morning, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had to take Leah to the airport. And yeah, it took me forever to get her to the airport because the roads were bad, the highway was bad, it was bad in our neighborhood, and then it took me almost 2 hours to get home from the airport because it got worse. It was so bad the fun police had to come out to make sure I didn't get stuck or anything. So yeah, we wasn't really comfortable with Lexi driving back to school in this weather, so we decided that we're gonna take her. So me and Lexi is driving in Lexi's car, and then the fun police. We're actually following the fun police in his truck, and it should take us like 4.5 hours to get to her school. We have already been driving like 4.5 hours, and we still a little over 2 hours away because we've been having to drive so slow because the roads are so bad. And now we just stopped at the truck stop, used the bathroom. I think we're gonna chill for a second. I don't know how long it's gonna take them to clear these roads. Lacey is getting her a little snacky snack. As y'all can see from the montage at the beginning of the video, we stopped at Panera for food before we got on the road. Yeah. This is my life right now. Man, fun please got a few snacks. You don't need nothing to drink, Lex?
Huh?
You don't need nothing to drink?
Not for my skin.
You got bottled waters? Okay. And I don't think I need any. Yeah, my lips are chapped. It is currently like 9 p.m. We've been on the road since like 4. Alright, I don't think I'm getting anything out of here, so guess we can go. Did you eat your dinner yet?
I ate the sandwich. Right, yeah.
The sandwich wasn't that good. I don't know what they
Still
did.
got the soup.
You still got the soup?
Yep.
They got some chocolate covered pretzels. It's an interesting container of pretzels. Milk chocolate, sea salt caramel. That sounds good. But we've been eating for Thanksgiving, so I'm trying to pull it back together. Because we ate 2 days in a row. After the second day, it was like, oh, everything else going to trash. We're done with Thanksgiving food. Yeah, we can go. Oh, what are these? Little Slim Jims. Sweetwood. Fun please be eating these. I want to taste one. That's a jalapeno. What's this? Original cheddar. Yeah, they don't have the flavor he be eating. They got peanut butter crackers. So they have some peanut butter crackers back there.
Yeah, I normally get some from like Quick Cook. I'm good right now.
Oh, hold on. Is they got the flavor right here? Yeah, they got them little fat. What is it called?
Yeah.
But not. I don't think the one. This is the smoke. Yeah, they ain't got the barbecue one.
They high too.
$3.69.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
So that little middle.
It ain't that little now,
It is, bro.
but I feel you. All right, let's check out. I'm gonna get my little snack out of the Fun Police truck. My little, I forget what they call, but my little favorite snack.
Thank you.
Go ahead, mix. I should let her pull her card out. Her little $3.32. No. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all how I look out here. Ooh, and it's windy. Woo! Sheesh. So this is just the parking lot, so y'all can only imagine how the highway look. The parking lot don't look too bad, but it's kind of slushy. The highway is like icy and snow. I don't know what's taking them so long to get the highway. I gotta get my snack. Oh, please move it slow. Woo, shit. Oh, you've been eating a snack.
I had one. I ain't no bin nothing.
You've been eating a
And
snack.
I didn't bring you two, motherfucker.
I put 2 in here.
No, you didn't put
Yes,
two
I
in there.
did put 2 in here.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I put 2 in there. Goodbye, sir. He always trying to scam somebody. Oh. So I don't know what the hell we finna do now. If we finna sit here for a second or if we finna get back going. I was a little burnt out. We was driving like 30 miles per hour on the highway for hours. And I was just a little worn down. I'm like, I'm getting worn down. Like, this is getting to me a little bit. So I needed to take a break. So we might be chilling for a second before we hit back on the road. But we not in a rush. You in a rush? You just trying to be back by the time of your class. Lacey just put on Netflix, so she about to get comfy right quick. And I'm about to just sit here, scroll on my phone, and chill until it's time to get back on. Many hours have passed. Y'all saw what we was fighting through. We finally got through the freaking snow. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We done dropped Lexi off at her apartment already, and we are in a hotel room. And this is what I am stuck with eating. And I got this from the gas station, y'all, because I'm hungry. And this was the only place, that was the only place I could find food. So we're about to pop this in this microwave right here. Real quick. I have not eaten any of these since I was a kid. So this should be interesting. Y'all, her apartments, they have not cleared anything. The parking lot is not cleared. The walkway leading into the building ain't cleared. Like, nothing is cleared. Nothing. The street's not cleared. And this should have been a 4.5 hour drive. It took us like 6.5 hours to get here in the conditions that we were in. Because we kept having to drive super slow. Cook 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So we don't have like no specific time that we need to be back home. So I don't know when we're gonna leave in the morning or tomorrow. But this is a pretty decent hotel room. It's a shower, bathroom. This is like, it's like one of the ones with the kitchenette, as y'all can see. Then this is the actual room. So it ain't too bad for a last minute stay in West Lafayette. I really expected it to be worse than what it is, but it's not. So we are gonna wait for that to cook, eat, and bed it down. Good thing I packed a change of clothes because I kind of had a feeling we wasn't gonna make it back right away. Like we wasn't gonna be able to turn right back around and leave. We would have stayed at Lexi's apartment, but her roommate is there, and Fun Please does not feel comfortable with staying in her apartment when her roommate is there, which is understandable. It's different for me to stay there. I'm a female, so it's a little different for me to stay there with the roommate. Which, you know, we're not trying to make nobody uncomfortable or nothing. And I wouldn't want nobody daddy staying overnight in an apartment my child gotta be in, and she feeling uncomfortable. So I wouldn't do it to nobody else, or we wouldn't. Fun Please wouldn't do that to nobody else. So that's why we got the hotel room. I am tired. I am wore out. Is this broke? Oh, they got little pots and pans in here. They got a little dishwasher. Oh, that dishwasher don't look too hot. It looked like whatever they used to clean it just did not dissolve all the way, so it's kind of like stuck on the door and stuff. So, anyway, child, I'm about to eat, get in the bed, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.
All this ice out this motherfucker. This shit ain't clean shit.
Yeah, it's the next day.
Where y'all wanna go?
What's that one place
When you
with the...
come out of here, you're gonna have to hit this motherfucker road. Or you can keep going out.
I get stuck first person I'm calling my coaches and they be tired of me.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man. They put y'all in this piece of bullshit. They ain't done shit to this lot.
I told Daddy we're gonna ride and see where that other spot is.
Oh yeah.
Shit, we might be having to trade out of that car to a goddamn Jeep if you're gonna be up here. God damn.
Yeah.
I might have to get a big truck.
Yeah, you got to get something that can control it, that can make it through this snow.
Right.
I was like, would have just left you my truck, but my truck too big for you.
That'd be funny. Can you imagine being in college and just driving around in a F-150?
I be one of them people that it's a big car and they get on it little.
I might have to bring it back up here if it get too bad. You just gonna have to try and
I just can't believe how they not
which
clearing.
one?
Where's the one? Not that last place we went to. I ain't
To
like
the
that
right.
place.
If you go to the right, it's off. Go to the right and then you go around the roundabout.
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't really cleared the streets for it. Some streets are cleared, but right here where Lexi live, they not clear. And she said they don't be canceling classes and stuff due to weather. So
Shit,
that ain't good.
They didn't tell us that we should have got all online classes with this shit.
right. You ain't got no online classes?
Next semester I got only one in-person class.
Oh. Well, that's better. Couldn't be Leah.
Take some.
Leah would have been in now.
Which way I'm going on the roundabout?
So, yeah, Leah didn't want in-person classes so bad that when she applied to Arizona State, she applied to the online college. They was laughing and everything. They had to change it because she's not going to the online college. She just wanted to make sure she was going to have all online classes. She do have all online classes, but yeah, this is, and she got to deal with this all the way through February. That's December, January, February. That's 3 months of bad weather. Oh, now you trying to fly home.
I was trying to drive home because I didn't. My room is so stuffy. Like my apartment room.
Yeah.
It's stuffy. Like I feel like I'm suffocating.
Got the humidifier. Maybe the humidifier.
I turned it on last night.
It's not a humidifier.
Is it, what is it?
Is that an air purifier or is that? You can crack your window too, just a little bit to let some.
No, I thought y'all
Fresh
had
air.
in her like a humidifier or something.
It was an air purifier.
Okay. Air purifier. Anything?
Go to Christos. You wanna go to Christos?
Yeah, I always eat Christos.
Oh, we can eat somewhere else.
No, I said I always.
Oh, like that'll always be an option for you. Period. Christos that's the place that had them French toast.
Yeah, this shit just kind of fucking bad. You trying to drive cars.
Like, look at this. This is a sheet of ice right here.
Yeah, this ain't nothing.
No, let me tell you about your daddy. We going to the gas station last night. This dude turned the corner and hurry up and turns into the gas station. You know how you got like in the middle of the street, you got like a big ass curb where they be having like grass and plants and shit in
Right
at.
over the curb.
He drove dead smack over it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, babe, boom. We all in the truck like
That's
this.
this motherfucking phone. Nigga, this off-road in this bitch.
I'm like,
At least
damn.
truck.
That's why I bought a trail boss. Shit, we supposed to be able to trail boss on around this motherfucker.
Boy, we was up out of our seats trying to get over that damn thing. And Daddy just driving over it like it wasn't nothing. Gonna talk about some oops. We made it over it.
It's off-roading. This is what we do. Shit.
I'm looking at it like, how did he not see?
Buy no regular shit. I buy the off-road shit.
Like, how did you not see that there was a whole
Alright.
curb?
Shit.
You bringing your crystal light in with you?
My motherfucking glasses.
You
Somebody rang our doorbell last night after I got out the shower. And I was standing there. I was like, and I don't know if Angie got her or what. What about my business?
ringing on the doorbell at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of crazy, ain't it? Like, what is y'all on?
Yeah, that's why I asked for some Timbs. Walking
Yeah.
in the rain with my
Get some
Timbs
boots
on.
for this shit.
Stepping over the
We had to send them. I had to order them and send them
She
up.
got on her Yeezy boots. I mean, the Yeezy boots will do.
Yeah, but them motherfuckers can't get wet.
They can't.
Yeah, when they get snow get you when you step in snow, that shit make the shoes wet.
But they boots. Hello. Yeah. They got strawberry cheesecake pancakes. You and this cough. She got this cough. Her asthma acting up. She been wheezing. It's not good. Oh, that's off in the cut.
And that's our dessert.
Thank you. You want me to sit next to you?
I think they always put us in a corner when we come to this motherfucker.
Do they?
I forgot to ask to go to the trailers. I'm sick. I don't think it's just allergies. I think I'm sick.
You know, in the finger, kind of sweaty a little bit. Or is it just something that got in your hair?
What you feel like you
Like last time I had a headache, it was right here.
Hi guys.
This is sinuses.
How you
Hi,
doing?
pretty good.
Good. My name's Whitney. I'll be taking care of you.
All right.
Can I get you guys started with something to drink?
Can I have a water in a to-go cup?
Water in a to-go cup?
Yeah.
Funny.
Same thing.
Thank you.
It hurts your chest? When you
Yeah, like when I cough, it hurts.
Yeah, you gotta go to the doctor Monday.
Is there any urgent cares? Let's see. For them to at least listen to her chest.
Yeah,
If I
sure.
go to Katie, I could probably text Katie right now. It's if she's in town.
Do they have, see what she's talking about.
Like,
I
text.
think if I say something like it's affecting my asthma, they might have to actually like. Because wouldn't that affect me running?
Let's see.
Anything that affects me running, they gotta fix.
Do you want to stay up there for a little while?
Why are you looking like this?
No, I mean she just needs to get somewhere where they can. She might need to pump. They might need to pump some. She might need a steroid to take a deep breath. She might need a steroid, or she might need a strong, like a long breathing treatment. Or some albuterol, kind of knock it out.
Was it an urgent care line?
It's one on campus. Well, no, yeah, say IU Health Urgent Care, West Lafayette. Is that on campus?
It's the IU. You know IU, the school? Indiana University, I think it is.
Oh,
They have, I don't know why they have it down here. Like, they're like students, like high school, like they
Yeah.
down here. I don't know why.
Text Katie and see what's going on. See what she's saying, and then we can go from there.
see if they can get you into an urgent care or something. They got a now urgent
What did I say?
care
What did I say?
that say you're sick and you having issues with your asthma.
I'm gonna say I'm sick. I'm having issues with my asthma. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Sounds like a message from a
Yeah.
18-year-old.
If she call, you might have to go somewhere else because she don't hear the noise.
No, that's okay. All right. Did you guys need a few minutes to browse? You have any
Yeah.
questions? Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions.
Okay, thank you.
What did I say? I'm sick and what?
Having issues with my asthma. It is currently a couple of days later. I honestly forgot that I was vlogging with y'all. And I fell asleep on our ride home from Indiana. Like, child, I was in that car knocked out. I was so tired. Driving her up there was so stressful. Like, it was just mentally draining. Like, imagine going on a trip. Now, I don't know miles. That's a fun police thing. I don't know miles. I just know time. Imagine going on a road trip that should take you 4.5 hours, but it actually takes you about 7.5, damn near 8 hours instead. So you're driving down the highway going like 30 miles per hour. And not only are you going 30 miles per hour, but you're hitting ice. Like, you can feel your tires hitting ice. So you're like scared as hell. So I'm having to be alert, which you supposed to be alert anyway when you're driving. But realistically, we all done did it where you zone out while you driving and then you zone back in and be like, damn, that was kind of dangerous. Lexi stayed up the whole time, which Lexi never stay up on road trips, so she was probably a little scared. Baby, them semi trucks was flying past us like we was standing still, which we was kind of standing still because 30 miles per hour on the highway is crazy. But I don't know why people that drive 18-wheelers, or just like big trucks in general, I don't understand, or I don't know why they think they are exempt from the weather, because we did see multiple semi-trucks that jackknifed on the highway. One truck had the whole highway blocked off. Not the direction we was going in, but on the other side. He had the whole highway blocked off because his truck had like turned, and like the whole trailer, we talking about a like semi-truck trailer, a dry van, was literally laying across the highway, and it was traffic backed up for so long because of that truck, because these truck drivers are out here driving as if they're in a regular car because they think that, oh, because I'm a big semi-truck, I'm not gonna slide on ice. Like, are y'all dumb? Mind y'all, The Fun Police do have a CDL. The Fun Police had his share of driving trucks, and he had his share of having to drive his truck in the bad weather. And even he was going off because they was driving way too fast. So y'all, it was stressful. It was mentally draining. Y'all already saw that we had stayed in a hotel for the night, but I was still tired. And I felt so bad because I just left the Fun Police up to drive by himself. But baby, I was knocked out. I didn't wake up until we was like 30 minutes away from the house. So I honestly just kind of left y'all hanging. But a little update on Lexi. Lexi was kind of sick when she was here. She kept on blaming it on Cairo because she thought it was her allergies. And I'm like, that is not your allergies. I can hear that she was wheezing when she was home, and I told her to start taking her inhaler, and I was telling her to take it every 4 hours around the clock. She gets back to school, we leaves her. The next day she wakes up and she's like, it's hard to breathe. And she was saying that her room was just kind of like stuffy and it was making it really hard for her to breathe. Plus, I don't know if y'all know, but Purdue, of course, you know, they are the boil makers. And they indoor facility is like, I want to say it's like they have all those boilers in they indoor facility, like leading into the indoor facility. So the indoor facility is always hot. Like even walking down the little hall, whatever you want to call it, to get to the indoor facility, it's like hot and muggy. So she was like, at practice, she couldn't breathe in that building. In her room, she couldn't breathe. So I was like, she has an air purifier, so she had that on. But I'm like, crack your window in your room to let some fresh air flow through there. And then, of course, you know, I went and got her some Sudafed before I left. So she had Sudafed, so she was taking Sudafed for her, you know, sinuses or her congestion or whatever, her like head, like she had like, I don't know, like a headache and stuff like that. So she had that, and then so she was taking that, she was taking that, and she was still taking her albuterol. So Fun Police was like, well, you're gonna have to go to the team doctor because they're gonna need to listen to you, make sure, you know, you're moving air through your lungs, and that you're not in distress. Me personally, because we always FaceTime her, from our FaceTime call, I feel like she was in distress. Just from the things that I know from having 3 kids who have all had asthma. Lennon and Leah, they had severe asthma back when they was little. Like, we stayed in the hospital. And when I'm saying we stayed in the hospital, I'm not talking about, oh, we had to go to the ER. No, I'm saying like overnight stays in the hospital due to their asthma when they were little. They have since grown out of it. So they haven't had any issues with their asthma in years. However, Lexi didn't start having issues with her breathing until she got a little older. I want to say she was probably around 10-ish maybe when we started noticing that she was having issues with her breathing. And they said it was asthma. So just my experience with having 3 different kids with asthma, me looking at her, I can tell she was in a little bit of a distressed situation. Her nostrils were flared. Another way you can tell is like your neck right here, this little piece. When you take, I don't know if it's doing it with me, but sometimes when you take a deep breath, this piece kind of sinks in a little bit. From my experience, when they are in distress, and when I say distress, I mean like they're having a hard time moving oxygen through their lungs. This little piece is sunken in, and it stays sunken in. Like, it's just sunk in. And you can kind of see them, you know, pulling a little bit right here. And then you got I already said that, the flirt, whatever. So this is what I'm realizing just through FaceTime, and I'm telling her like, hey, you're probably gonna have to go to like an urgent care or something like that. She's like, well, I'm gonna go to the trainer, see what the trainer say. Trainer sets her up for an appointment with the team doctor. She goes to the team doctor listens to her, says, oh, you sound great. I don't hear any wheezing. You know, I'm gonna prescribe you this medication. Take this and, you know, you should be good. I asked her what was the medication. She sends it to me, baby. It is a cough suppressant. mind y'all, I have always been told by their pediatrician that not to give them any cough medicine. No cough suppressants, no, none of that. Not to give it to them because it can basically, it's like putting a Band-Aid over something and it's not fixing the issue at hand. And it also can cause their condition to be worse, right? So I'm seeing they prescribe this fucking cough suppressant and I'm like stressed because I'm like, are they not familiar with people with asthma? And y'all, she does not have asthma where, oh, she goes outside and run and now she's about to have an asthma attack. No, her asthma is induced by sickness. So anytime she gets sick, she'll have an issue with her asthma. So anytime she gets sick, like a cold, anything like that, I automatically start her on her asthma medicine, which most of the time is either albuterol. It's another one that she takes too. I can't think of the name. So I'm like, okay, so they're not skilled enough to deal with somebody with asthma. That's alarming. Because I know that out of all them athletes at that school, I'm pretty sure there's a good percentage of them with asthma. So at this point, I'm like trying to call her doctor, but her doctor, the office was closed already. So I couldn't talk to her doctor because I was going to ask like, okay, should she be taking this or should I be sending her to an urgent care? So she slept through the night, woke up, said that she couldn't sleep, that she was coughing up phlegm and all that good stuff. She goes to the trainer again. The trainer says, tells her to sit out of practice, makes her another appointment for the team doctor. She goes back to the team doctor. Team doctor listens to her, was like, she can hear some wheezing, which I just feel like that's and I get when you're dealing with wheezing and stuff. I mean, maybe you're wheezing today, tomorrow, maybe, or right when she listened to her, maybe, she really wasn't wheezing. But I find it hard to believe that that's the case. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I find it hard to believe that that's the case because I can hear her wheezing through her breathing. When she takes a deep breath or when she goes like that, you can hear the wheezing. So it was just odd that you listening to her chest with one of those things and you can't hear any wheezing and you're saying that she's moving air just fine, but okay, whatever. So anyway, she goes back, they say she's wheezing. I think she's been wheezing, but they finally prescribed her a steroid. She'd been needing a steroid from day one. The first time she went in there, when I told her that she needed to go see the trainer so they can get her into the team doctor, I was like, they're gonna have to give you a steroid or something. Because from my experience, anytime that they had an issue with their asthma, they go to the doctor, they give them this long drawn out breathing treatment, right? The breathing treatment lasts for forever, it seems like. They give it a minute to kick in, they come back and they listen to their chest again. If the wheezing is still there, then they give them a dose of steroid in the office. Then they give that a little second and they come back and they listen. I can't remember if they come back and they listen and then they send them home with the steroid or if they give them a dose in the office and then they send them home. I can't remember because it's been a couple of years since we've had like a severe situation with asthma. But I'm like, they're gonna need to give you some type of steroid. Apparently the team doctor the first time said that giving her a steroid would be like the last option. Why would that be the last option when that's the only option? That's the thing. That's what she needs, not a fucking cough suppressant. So anyway, they end up giving her some prednisone, which she's had that before in the past because of her asthma. I did not have to call the doctor because I know the prednisone is gonna knock whatever is going on right on out. So all is good now. She's feeling a little better. She still feel like she can't, well, she just got the steroid today. And before y'all get y'all panties all up in the bunch, when I say steroid, this is not a type of steroid that's going to make her ineligible. It's not that type of steroid. It's not a steroid you could take and you finna go to the gym and get bigger and stronger and faster. That's not that. That's not what we're talking about. But she just got it today. So it might take today. By tomorrow, she should be feeling good by tomorrow. But of course, I'm gonna keep monitoring her breathing and how she's feeling. We're like calling her every day, all day. I know she's tired of us calling her. Because my last resort, well, it wasn't the last resort. My next resort was me getting on the highway to drive down there. The only reason why I didn't get on the highway to drive back down there, I almost stayed. Because when I saw that, you know, she was wheezing a little bit. Now she has wheezed in the past, and she take her asthma medicine for a couple of days. She's fine. She had already been taking her asthma medicine for a couple of days, and I did still notice that she was wheezing, but it was like, okay, maybe she need another day to knock it out. But the Fun Police looked at me and said, do you want to stay? And then I'll come back and get you. And I made a decision to not stay because of the snowstorm, which I should have stayed. Plus, I think it's a little weird that Lexi has a roommate as well. So that was like one of the other reasons why I didn't stay, because I'm like, you know, I don't want to be there and her roommate feel uncomfortable, which I don't think she would, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm like, it's just somebody mama just there. If Lexi had her own space, like her own apartment, I would have probably just stayed, because I know I could stay for as long as I want, and I'm not in a rush to leave. So like when I go to Arizona, I'm staying at Aaliyah's apartment, and I leave whenever, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I feel like I'm ready to fly back home, I fly back home. With Lexi, the situation is a little different because she does have a roommate. So that was another thing that made me not stay. So, but I should have. But anyway, long story short, what was I finna say? I done lost my train of thought, y'all. I forgot what I was finna say. Oh, my next resort was to drive back down there. I didn't drive down there the day that I was gonna drive back down there, because I was gonna just say, F it, I'm gonna drive back down there. Baby, it was a whole snowstorm outside. It was a snowstorm the day before, but the day after the snowstorm, it was still snowing a little bit, and they hadn't cleared the roads. So I made a conscious decision to stay home, but that's why we was like calling her all the time. I'm on FaceTime with her, telling her, take a deep breath. Let me hear. Okay, let me see. So we was being hella extra, but all is good now. She has the medicine that she needs. I didn't have to go up there clowning, because y'all know that if I had made it all the way back up to Indiana, I was going to be up there acting a fool with them people. Because what? What do you mean you're giving an asthmatic some cough medicine? What do you mean giving her a steroid would be your last resort? What do you mean? Then she said something about an inhaler. The inhaler that she's talking about, Lexi has had that in the past. And I was telling Lexi, I was like, oh, you might still have some of that. But I went through all of her stuff and I couldn't find any. But she was like, I guess the inhaler is kind of expensive. And, you know, for future references, if her private insurance will cover it, you know, it'll be a good thing to get and have. So she gave like Lexi a list of these inhalers that I guess they didn't want to give her because they talk about it's expensive. Because obviously the team has, you know, they're paying for her. They pay for everything. They pay for, Lexi don't have to come out of pocket anything. I don't give a damn about none of that. Because what she could have did is went on over to the urgent care or the ER with our insurance and got that damn prescription for the prednisone or whatever inhaler they talking about. Like, I don't care about none of that. But anyway, I keep on saying all is well, and then I go back to the shit because every time I think about it, I be getting annoyed. And I think a lot of it is I second guess. Now, her pediatrician, which I'm not sure how much longer her pediatrician is going to let her come to the office. They finally kicked Lennon out. They kicked Lennon out when he was 22. Matter of fact, Lennon had been 22 for a little second before they finally just said, listen, you gotta find another doctor. Like, you can't keep coming back here. Lexi is only 18, so she'll probably be able to see her pediatrician for another couple of years, which I'm thankful for that because I love her pediatrician. Her pediatrician is a black lady. And she's very thorough at everything. Like, anytime we've been in the office for anything, she's very thorough about it. love her down. So when the videos was coming out about those two black pregnant women, that one was turned away at a hospital because she was in active labor. But I don't know if they didn't think that she was in active labor. I don't know what the reason was that they were turning her away. I don't care what the reason is, because there should be no reason why you turn a pregnant woman who's in active labor away, and then she ended up having her baby 8 minutes later in the car. And then the other one who was in active labor, and the nurse was just literally, there was no compassion. She just asking her all of these questions and ignoring the fact that she's in labor and she's in pain. This girl is screaming to the top of her lungs because she's in pain. And you sitting here asking her, how many pregnancies has she had? When is her due date? Like all of these questions. So I think those two videos going viral just made me realize that Black women in healthcare, we are not safe. Like, we are not okay. So when they send her back to her apartment with a prescription for cough medicine, we talking about somebody who is actively having an issue with their asthma, and you're giving them cough medicine? That just, I don't know, something in me just start making me question everything that doctor was saying. I had to look her up. I literally had to look her up to make sure she was a doctor. I'm like, is she a student? Is she just like trying to be a doctor and she's just a student at the school? Like, what? So yeah, it just worries me a little bit when, as Black people, you know, we go to the doctor for treatment and we have to worry if we're getting the proper treatment or not. And y'all know I never make stuff about race because I don't think everything is race. Like, I don't think every white person is racist. Like, I just don't. I don't walk into a situation with the mindset that if I'm dealing with a white person, automatically I'm thinking that they're racist. That's just not me. I don't think that. And I've seen a lot of people talk about, you know, Black people not getting proper treatment at hospitals and, you know, doctors' offices and stuff like that. And I get it. Like, I watch it, I listen, I understand it. But a part of me, since I don't feel like I've ever experienced it, a part of me was just like, oh, you know, it might happen here and there, but it's probably not something that's happening often. And I think recently, some of the stuff that I've been seeing on social media, I'm realizing that it's happening more often than it's not. And I'm not sure how many times I've been to the urgent care or the hospital and I did not receive proper care and I just didn't know it. Which, now that I'm talking, and I don't even know how we got into this conversation, but we here. Now that I'm thinking about it, remember when I had that kidney stone, right? And y'all remember that vlog? And I thought I had gas, and I went to the store and I got gas medicine. I was sitting in my car and I'm like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. Like, it was just, and I felt sick. You know how you just feel sick, like weak and just sick. I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it. And I went home, I went to sleep. Come to find out, I'm running a fever. Goes my mom. I didn't want to go to the hospital because I'm thinking, oh, I'm just sick. You know, let me sleep it off for a couple of days. Fun Police wasn't playing that shit. He sent my mama over here. My mama took me to the emergency room. And that lady in the emergency room came in there and was like, have you ever had a kidney stone before? I was like, no. But I've been hearing like horror stories about kidney stones. So when she asked me that, I'm like, ooh, I got a kidney stone? Like, no, I've never had a kidney stone. And she was like, well, you do now. She's like, but it's small. It's a tiny kidney stone. And it will probably pass on its own. Or it will just, you know, eventually dissolve. So I'm like, oh, shit, it's going to pass. It's going to hurt. Because I'm hearing all these stories of people with kidney stones and they pass. And they say it's the worst pain ever. So I'm like, oh, my God. So they literally released me from the hospital with pain medicine. Get home. Days go by. I'm not only still running a fever, but I'm still in pain, like in my side. So that's when the fun police was like, nah, something wrong, something ain't right. You need to go back. So this time, we end up going, no, this is when he had to rush me to the hospital. The fun police rushed me to the hospital, y'all. I woke up because I was like, he kept on trying to get me to go back to the emergency room. And I'm like, no, Lexi's prom is coming up. They gonna be trying to admit me into the hospital. Like, no, like I'm gonna be here for a prom. So the night of her prom, that's when I woke up in the middle of the night shaking. Like I'm shaking. And I'm up. Like I'm laying there because it woke me up out of my sleep. And I'm like, well, I'm not cold. So why am I shaking like this? Like I didn't feel cold. So I'm like trying to like stop it. I'm like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. So I'm trying to lay there and I'm trying to like force myself to stop shaking. And I just couldn't. Finally, I just like tapped the fun police. I'm like, hey, something ain't right. He jumps up. He grabs me. I had nothing but a blanket over me. He didn't even have any shoes on. Fun police literally walked out the house with no shoes on his feet. He pulls the car to the hospital. Y'all, we end up going to a different hospital because the original one who told me I had a kidney stone is a little further away from home. And that's the one I actually preferred to go to. So I almost was telling him to take me there, but he was panicking. So he took me to the closest one. So that means we went to a different emergency room. So we get in there. Long story short, I'm running a fever again. I'm running a high fever. So that's where the shaking was coming from because I was running a high fever. I didn't feel like I was running a fever. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, they end up running tests, all that stuff again. And that's when the doctor came in and was like, have you ever had a kidney stone? And I'm like, no, I ain't never had one. But at the other hospital, when I went the other day, they told me I did have a small one on my right kidney or my left kidney. The opposite kidney, right, is where they said the small one was at. Doctor he was looking kind of crazy because he was like, no, it's a pretty large kidney stone. It's not small. And my mama was in there too. And my mama was like, nope, I was the one who took her. That doctor told her that it was a small kidney stone and that it would pass on its own or it could possibly just, go away. And he was like, I'm going to go look again. He said, I'm going to go look again and make sure, the information I'm giving you is correct. But I'm pretty sure it's a large kidney stone. So he leaves the room and he comes back and he was like, yeah, it's a pretty large kidney stone. He said, I don't see the small kidney stone that they were referring to, but I do see a large one. And he said it's too big to pass on its own, so we would have to remove it by surgery. And that's when they end up hospitalizing me because I had an infection. So basically the kidney stone was causing an infection in my body, which the first hospital, they did not treat the infection. They was just giving me pain medicine. So I say all of that to say is that I didn't feel like I've ever been in a situation where I did not get proper care until all of this stuff on social media started coming out. And now I'm thinking about different stuff. Like I'm just thinking about different situations that I've been in. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of messed up. And I don't know, maybe it was just a mistake on the first hospital. Maybe she didn't see the large kidney stone. I don't know how the hell she didn't because the doctor who did my surgery, he ended up showing me the x-ray and he was able to show me, he could see the small kidney stone. He showed me the small kidney stone and then he showed me the large kidney stone. And I don't know how she missed the large one, but not how she missed the large one, but she was able to see the small one. But anyway, that's like a whole bunch of information y'all didn't ask me for, but since we on the topic, we're gonna go there. So yeah, I just hope and pray that maybe we can get some more Black people to go to school to be doctors. Especially here. I know like if you look in Georgia and stuff, like the amount of Black doctors in states like Georgia is way more than the Black doctors in Missouri. I have not been able to find a Black primary care physician yet. Well, it was one and like she's backed up. Like you can't get an appointment with her until like middle of next year. Which, you know, kudos to her. And then once Lexi gets kicked out of her pediatrician, I'm hoping to like at least find her a primary care physician who is Black. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, I am rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because I'm about to start a new video of us putting the Christmas tree up. Well, the Christmas tree is already up, but we're getting ready to decorate it. So make sure y'all check back for that video because I'm literally about to end this video and start that video. But this is the end of the freaking vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all check back for more weekly, daily, weekend vlogs. You know, you never know what I'm gonna give y'all until I give it to y'all. But y'all already know the drill. Until next time.